everybody, welcome to my channel, Shapeshifting Tarot. Today is a lovely day in June. Looks like it's gonna rain. It's still so nice out. I'm not doing this very well. Here we go. Let's just do this. Little bit of tobacco for you, Spirit. Clear out the bad energy and the old energy, bring in some new, fresh, opposite to negative, some positive energy. Okay. So, we're going to speak to the angels, so speak to the spirits, and find out what they have to say today for our twin flame journey. Hello, Spirit. Hello, angels. Can you please give us some good messages for our twin flame journey? So please remember that if you are watching this and there's stuff that doesn't pertain to you, that's okay. Just leave that here and take with you whatever resonates. Okay. So we have the Fool. Beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, free spirit. We're making choices. The King of Wands. King of Wands, change of home or long journey, energetic young man. The Lovers in reverse. Disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. Hopelessness, severe depression, torment. So I feel like the twin flame journey has some bumpy roads right now. I feel like it's a difficult path for everyone involved at the moment. It feels, because of the amount of love in this union, I guess, because of the amount of love between you, this is like torture right now for both of you. Your divine masculine is not enjoying the difficulties you guys are encountering, just like you're not enjoying the difficulties you are encountering. So I feel like the divine masculine could be an entrepreneur, somebody who's, I'm seeing Aries maybe, somebody who does very well in an entrepreneurial fashion. and yeah, I feel like he's an entrepreneur, and Divine Feminine is a very free spirit, free and loving. So the energies are a little bit opposite right now. Divine Feminine seems to be, I think she's been working on herself, and is starting to feel a little bit better about things personally within herself. So Divine Feminine is focused inward, Divine Masculine is focused outward. And I think that that's where the two energies don't meet, because you're not on the same path. Exactly, you're not on the same frequency. You're inside, you're internal, and he's working on the outside. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of long-term vision, limited success or reward. The Hermit in reverse. Isolation, loneliness, withdrawal. Ten of Wands. Feeling overburdened, weary, determination required, and the Ace of Pentacles. Manifestation, new financial opportunity and prosperity. So it feels like while you've been working on yourself, Divine Feminine, you've maybe let your goals slip a little. You've forgotten what your goals are because you've been focused on the twin flame relationship more than yourself. Yes, you've been working on healing yourself, but I feel like you've also been very focused on your Divine Masculine and what's going on with him. I feel like you are putting a lot of pressure on yourself, Divine Feminine. You are taking responsibility for this whole communication issue, but I don't think it's just you. I think it's just the way it is right now. I don't think it's anyone's fault. But you can work towards union with your Divine Masculine by doing this inner work, by continuing to do your inner work, your healing work, asking Spirit for guidance if you need it. I feel like you should be definitely looking to the spirit world or to your angels for guidance. Tell them what you need and then give it up to them, leave it with them, and they'll help you. They'll help you to shoulder the burden. They'll help you to lessen your load, and they will help you to get through this time in a relatively healthy fashion. Five of Swords in reverse. Open to change, past resentment. Four of Cups in reverse. Boredom, missed opportunity, being aloof. So you weren't listening to the divine, you weren't listening to Spirit's suggestions and advice in the past. Four of Cups in reverse. And that's because you weren't open to it. So you got the King, Queen. You were more focused on the 3D, the stuff in your home, materialistic stuff, and that's okay. And you're proud of where you are in your social standing, I suppose, in the world. But you need to take action on what you want to manifest in your life. What we focus on is what we bring about. So now that you're willing to listen to Spirit, now that you're willing to work on, well, you have been, but you're working, you're changing, you're working to, you're open to change, you're open to other opportunities, but you need to take some action on these things that you want to manifest. Figure out what it is that you want. Figure out what it is that is in alignment with your soul. Write down where you want that to go, like where you want to end up with that. And then take action towards making those goals happen. You have a lot of choices. There's a bit of indecision right now. You're not sure maybe what to focus on. But you need to remain optimistic. The 10 of Cups, this is the happiness card. The wish card. Harmony, marriage, happiness, alignment. So again, you need to work in alignment. You need to find what is in alignment with how your spirit feels. If you focus on something and it makes your stomach upset, or it makes you sad, or you start shaking, or maybe you want to get sick or run, leave the room, that is a sign that what you're doing isn't good for you. We need to pay attention to these signs. I know it seems really silly to say it, but a lot of us don't live in alignment with our spirit. We don't live in alignment with what feels good. This is telling you, find what feels good, focus on that, and work on that, and you will become in alignment with your soul, and then the manifestation begins of all these things that you want, because you're in alignment with the 5D, you're in alignment with on the same frequency as the universe, on the same frequency as your twin flame. You get to a happy place if you can work, if you can focus and get working on this stuff. And you just need to do a little bit every day. It doesn't have to be like some big, intensive, arduous, undertaking that you're doing here. I mean, this is something that's never going to end. This working on ourselves, the healing, it's not going to end. It's part of living. It's part of being alive. And just always trying to do a little bit more, be a little bit more, help a little bit more. Whatever feels good to you, try and do more of that. Seems silly, again, seems like common sense, but it isn't. Sometimes, and I know from experience, sometimes we just get caught up in the 3D and what's going on, whether it be good or bad. we get caught up and we don't see through it. We don't see through to what's important. We don't see through to the type of energy that we're giving off. And of course, energy, just like you are with your twin flame, your matching frequencies brings you into union. So bringing you into union, sort of, I guess, with the universe, you need to put out a certain frequency to get that frequency back. Abundance, happiness, a fulfilling life, like all this stuff. It all starts with you. And we're not taught that at least I wasn't taught that growing up. I mean, I know they say, like, you should love yourself, you should focus on your gut, whatever, how, follow your gut. But, for some of us, there's too much going on. There's too much that has happened. Maybe we're traumatized. Maybe we have depression, and we just can't dig ourselves out of the 3D world. But it's really important that we try, and we just keep trying every day. When you think about it, just do what you need to do when you think about it. It's not going to be 24/7. That's what we're working towards, right? That's like the Dalai Lama kind of level, right? I mean, how many decades has the Dalai Lama been working on this sense of peace and being present and all of that stuff? Like, he's an old dude. He's been working for quite a while, and he's still doing it, I promise you. He's just maybe got a better hold on it, a better grasp of how to do it. But yeah, if you work on this type of thing, work on what it is that you want to do, what feels good in your soul, and start making goals and start working towards these things, you'll find happiness, and you will reach, you'll find happiness here, you'll find balance, you'll find healing, and when you tap into the higher power, you'll bring about this happiness, these good messages, healing. You can be proud of your successes. The star, hope, spirituality, renewal, inspiration, serenity. So we're working towards renewal, renewing the spirit, maybe a renewal of the twin flame union. Maybe we just need to get back to basics and focus on ourselves and what feels good in order to get our twin flame path back on track, sort of. Through all of this learning that you're doing about yourself, it's hard work. You can't always necessarily do it on your own. You might need a therapist. You might need some friends to support you. You might need your family, or like self-help books about spirituality, anything that can help you. Accept the help. Accept the education that you get out of this situation. And you will be very proud and feel very accomplished once you get to this place of inner balance, inner peace, living in alignment with your spirit, and putting out the right energy to manifest the right whatever it is you want in the 3D world. I guess also in the 5D. The tower. So these are tower moments, or a tower. I feel like it's a tower period of time more than a moment right now. It's because it's a bit of an ongoing thing, but each day that passes, each hurdle that you get over, there's another realization on the other side of that hurdle, that there's still more. There's still more hurdles. There's still more work to do. You're not finished. You think that once you get to a place, a certain level, that everything's gonna be okay. Everything's clear, but in life, it's almost like nothing is clear. There's always exceptions to the exceptions, and there's outside influences and environmental factors, like if you were in a bubble, in a vacuum, and nobody else could affect the way you think or the way you do things, number one, you wouldn't grow. Number two, you'd probably be pretty darn bored. And you would remain stuck in this mental confusion. Both divine masculine and divine feminine need to sit with themselves, figure out what it is they want in all different aspects. In your twin flame journey, in your career, in your home life, in your love relationships, friendships. How do you want your life to be? Today's reading is kind of telling you how to get there. It's just a little bit of direction. It's not telling you what to do. Nobody's telling you what to do. Just some little tips to guide yourself through this journey. And just keep going. Keep going, because there's happiness here. The world is here. Accomplishment, travel, moving forward. Being in tune with the 3D and the 5D. So there is a lot of work to be done still. And like I said, that work is never ending. But it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. And if you have some amazing insights and wonderful advice to share, I invite you to please do so in the comments. And that's it for today. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.